Hello, and welcome to this episode of Just for Fun. I am Peanut, your supreme cat lord and master. Today, the deck we will be playing is Cats! Meow! We will continue our tribal theme deck. I hope you'll enjoy it. Ha 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 ha! So, meow, and welcome back for more Just for Fun. This is Tribal Cats, and as with most of the tribal decks we've been playing in Modern, we're starting out with these 16 cards over here for Collected Company, for Aether Vial, for Adaptive Automaton, or in this case, Robot Kitten, 2 Mutavaults, 2 Gavany Townships. Deck is green-white. You'll notice there are a few red lands in the deck. These are not a splash, but really just to enable A, more fetch lands for our landfall creatures, and B, for our mountains are there to pump Wild Nacatl. So our first cat warrior. So by the way, you'll notice this deck bears a lot of similarities to like your basic zoo deck. So it's actually pretty powerful. Turn 4 kills are pretty common with the deck. It's quite strong. We're playing 20 lands of 32 creatures. Our eight non-creatures are Collected Company and Aether Vial. So not a terribly interactive deck, but the creatures here are much more powerful on average than these other decks that we've been playing. So here we've got Loam Lion, which is the same thing as color shifted Curd Ape, if you're familiar with Curd Ape. So like you turn 1, you play a Temple Garden, cast Loam Lion. It's a 1 mana 2/3, pretty good. This is like almost never a 1/1 in the deck. Step Links doing what it does as another powerful cat, clawing in there with sometimes 4 damage, thanks to fetch lands. Scythe Leopard, same kind of story. And Wild Nacatl, just a very powerful 1-drop 3/3 or more creature. In the 2-drop slot, we got one of my favorite 2-drops of all time, Fleecemane Lion. It's powerful in the early game, it's ahead of the curve. It's powerful in the late game as a hexproof monstrous threat that's indestructible and very, very, very challenging to deal with. Kasali Primage, one of my favorite commons, a super powerful common, right? 2 mana 2/2 is fine always, and then Exalted is good. So it attacks for 3 just on its own, and then the sack ability to naturalize becomes very, very valuable. Speaking of naturalize, we have 4 Leonin Relic Warders, which act as Oblivion Ring. That leaves you a 2/2. This card is nut. I don't know why more people don't play this as a sideboard card. I mean, yeah, it dies to bolt or whatever, but in the meantime, you've gotten ahead, and you'll see, not to spoil it, but this ends up very good when you're exiling an enchanted artifact creature, right? Gavany Township pumps the team. Adaptive Automaton pumps the team. Collected Company gives you a lot of choices here. It's a pretty strong deck. I enjoyed playing with it a lot. I do have a couple more cats in the sideboard, so because cats will just go in any box. We have Nacatl Savage, which is pretty freaking sweet against Affinity. It just becomes an unblockable guy that can also gum up the ground, soak up damage, and get in there. And Kasali Ambusher, which is just a great card altogether. It's 3 mana 2/3 reach, right? But you're almost never doing that, because what happens is you get to cast this for free all the time. All that needs to be happening is you have Temple Garden or Canopy Vista or Forest and Plains, and something attacks you, and then you get to play this for free. Great at kill, like 0 mana Bolt a Delver, basically, right? Or it's just strong. It works well against all sorts of things that could happen. So I really like the card. It was a lot of fun finding that on Gatherer and playing that. So I hope you enjoy the matches more than a ball of yarn. Don't smoke too much catnip before you watch, and then you can fall asleep on a blanket after that. Peace.